Welcome back. I'm the Doc Bob Lee, and our last guest is a jazz drummer and composer, and he joins us to speak about his latest album, Two Continents, but One Groove. He highlights his upcoming live performances and much more. So please welcome to the show, T.S. Monk III. Yes, indeed. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Dr. Lee?
Nice
Good
to
to
see
talk to
you.
you again. It's always a pleasure to talk with you because you let me talk,
Yeah.
and I like to talk.
Yeah, we got to let people know what it's all about. Now, I understand that you went into the hospital and you got some things done, but I'll let you
Yeah,
tell.
to say I got some things done is actually an understatement. I had open heart surgery 4 months ago,
Yeah, I
and
wanted you
I
to.
was very lucky because I didn't have a heart attack. They kind of caught things before I had an actual heart attack,
Yeah.
and so I'm on the mend. I'm feeling pretty good, and I was about to go into the studio to do a studio album, which I hadn't done in like 13 years, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden I couldn't do that, and so because I got to anybody who's seen me perform knows I'm like a wild man on the drums, so I can't
Yeah.
be a wild man right now. So I
I
said,
know.
I looked in my tapes and my archival recordings, and I found some live recordings that I said, wow, man, the
Yeah.
band is really popping. I got some great people with me. Of course, I've got on piano Helen Sung, who is a recent Guggenheim winner and
Oh, wow.
also a graduate of the first class of the Thelonious Monk Institute of Jazz under the
Uh-huh.
direction of Ron Carter in 1998. Then I've got
Beautiful.
Patience Higgins, on alto, who's just Patience has just played with everybody, everybody in the world. It doesn't matter, country, western, R&B, jazz, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I got Willie Williams, who's been in my band for 27 years. I got a young, a young, absolutely incredible trumpet player named Josh Evans, who
Yeah.
is a fabulous writer and performer in his own right.
Oh, man.
And then I've got Kenny Davis, who played with Branford Marcellus on
Woo.
bass.
Ducks.
He played on the Tonight Show with Branford for 10 or
Yeah.
15 years. So the band is smoking. And, I'll tell you, most live albums are terrible. They really
Yeah.
are. And I used to buy them. We all used to buy them and just say, and say,
Yeah.
let me go get the studio record of my favorite tune because they didn't nail it here. But
Yeah.
we really, really nailed it. I got a tune on the album. The first tune on the album is called Sierra. That's my daughter's name. I wrote it for her. And I
Yeah.
have to tell you, man, Sierra is some swinging stuff,
Woo.
and I can't, being who I am, Bob, I can't afford to bring no jive. I can't because if I do,
I
people will say,
understand.
well, he's Monk's son. Why is he doing that? Why
Yeah.
is he
Yeah.
bringing this jive? Leave it
It weighs
alone.
on you. It weighs on you, right? Oh man, I gotta come with the gusto here. So I know you got to take it easy around this time. Trying to get back in. You can't go wild on the drums or anything like that.
No, no.
Planning on going back out to tour?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. My doctors tell me I should begin to be back to normal probably in the late fall, October, November, something like that. And
Yeah.
then I'll get back out there, and have a good time. It's a
Yeah.
privilege to play music for a living. It's
Oh
a
man,
privilege.
so many people. We've lost so many people. Somebody that lived right around the corner from you, right? M2
Yes, M. Tume, Wallace Roney, Jerry Allen, Onaje Allen Gums,
Yeah.
Roy Hargrove, all in the last like 2 years, 3
Yeah.
years. It's,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable. And then we've lost grand masters like Jimmy Eat, and we've lost Jimmy Cobb, uh, so famous for playing just a cymbal on Miles Davis kind of blue,
Yeah.
So we've lost all kinds of people. Another friend that lives out here, great guitarist, Vic Jarvis. It's been
Yeah.
it's been rough through the pandemic, and then
Yeah.
we can't even talk about all the people we've lost. 1 million people with the pandemic. So
Oh
I
yeah.
feel very, very privileged to be on the scene.
But here we go. Two continents,
Yeah.
one groove, and you're surrounded by so many wonderful people, man. It's a beautiful thing. How'd you
Oh
come up
yeah.
with
Oh yeah. How did I come up with the name?
Yeah.
Because part of it was recorded at Ginny's, which is in the Red Rooster in Harlem,
Yeah.
and another part of the album was recorded at a club called Mary Ann's in Bern, Switzerland. You know,
Whoa.
yeah. So I did it on two different continents, but the band is smoking on both continents. So I said, yeah, well, it's two continents, but it's one groove. It's the
It's
monk
one
groove,
groove.
you
One
know,
groove.
and it, as the great Duke Ellington once said, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got
It ain't
that
got that
swing,
swing.
you know. But I was
That's right.
fortunate enough to have worked with my father for the last 5 years of his career.
Uh-huh.
And one thing Monk taught you how to do was swing, you
Yeah.
know, so I feel very, very confident. I think all my fans will love this. And I think a lot of people who may be just getting to know me as an artist will love what I'm doing. I'm kind of old school in that, the music is complex but easy
Yeah.
to listen to. And
But you
that's
have
the
that
secret
swing
of
because you
all
can,
great jazz.
yeah, but you have that swing because you can come across all genres. And you've done that when you came out of jazz
Absolutely.
to Bon Bon V.
Yeah, I did Bon Bon V, and even since I did Bon Bon V, I've done some singing on my jazz records.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done a lot of funk on my jazz records. I have a CD called Crosstalk, where I really deal with the issue of the various genres, and that's something that I don't think people talk about enough. But good jazz musicians really mix genres because jazz takes from everywhere. We take
Yeah.
from Africa, we take from Asia, we take from South America, we take from R&B, we take from country, and so I do that, and I've always done that, and that's part of the fun, because I don't play a saxophone,
Yeah.
I don't play a trumpet, so I don't have the advantage of melody, being sort of my buffer zone. I always say all these horn players, they got melody for their buffer zone, you dig?
Yeah.
But when you're a drummer, what I realized early on, having grown up around Max Roach and Art Blakey and Roy Haynes and all these cats, Buddy Rich and so on,
Yeah.
that people don't really understand drum solos. I
That was
mean,
a
they
great
like
jump.
them. It's because you're doing a whole lot of stuff, and people say, "Oh yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff," and then you play a little more and a little louder, and they say,
Yeah.
"Yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff," but they don't know what the hell you're doing. You dig? So the great drummer band leaders
Uh,
didn't really get famous for playing drum solos.
yeah.
Max Roach had the Max Roach Clifford Brown quintet. Art Blakey had the Jazz Messengers. Buddy Rich had his big band, you know,
Yeah.
and I took from those guys and I said, my father used to tell me, don't just be a drummer. You dig? So I've had to be a band leader. And that
That's right.
means I've had to play a lot of different kinds of music so that, because drum solos can get very, very boring.
Yeah.
After you hear one, it
Uh-huh.
starts sounding like it's like gray noise, white noise. It's just like
Uh-huh.
noise. And in fact, I found when I was coming up, right? So I'm practicing every day, right? And people are complaining. They're complaining that, oh, he's practicing all day, and because they didn't know what I was doing. But once
That's
I
what you're
started,
supposed to do.
yeah, but once I started actually formulating what I was doing, right? And then I go out on the road, and then the people are complaining that I'm not practicing because they had grown accustomed to me actually
Uh,
making sense, and
yeah.
they were understanding it. So being a drummer band leader is really a funny little place that I enjoy. I've really enjoyed it. I had the privilege of Art Blakey giving me my first drums, the
Oh, look at that.
privilege of studying with Max Roach,
Woo.
and the
Hey, where can
privilege.
we go to get more information on you? Because we can talk for about an hour right here, and you deserve a
Oh,
whole lot more time. But they're gonna wrap me. Where can we go for more information on what you're doing? And you're
Oh,
always
you
welcome.
can go to my Facebook page, or you can go to my Instagram page, or you can go to the Thelonious Monk page on Facebook, and check out the 28 years I was the chairman of the board of the Thelonious Monk Institute of Jazz,
Yeah.
which is now called the Herbie Hancock Institute.
Yeah.
But everything they've done has been under the name of Thelonious Monk for the past 30 years almost.
Wow.
So, I got visibility. I got a lot of visibility, I'm privileged with that too.
I like it. You got to come back and tell us more. Latest album, Thelonious Monk's latest album, 2 continents, 1 groove. That's what it's up. That's what's up. That band, wherever they go, they're rocking the house. And look for Thelonious Monk to get back on those drums. Just got his heart situation out of the way, and his doctor said he can get back out there in a little bit. Thelonious Monk and T.S. Monk III, jazz pianist and composer. He's got that album out. And that about does it for us right here. Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
for
Bob.
Yeah, and thank you for checking it all out. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice, let the choice control the chooser. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. So say you can, and you will. Of the Doc Bob Lee, I'll see you over 107.5 WVLS. I love you all. Peace.